one of the hardest, but yet highest pay skill set for an entrepreneur. You see, as an entrepreneur, you have to master many different skill sets. First, you gotta learn how to sell, that's a skill set. Then you have to learn how to hire talents to work for you. That's another skill set. Casting vision, that's a bigger skill set. Learning how to handle conflicts among people working in your organization, not a skill set. Being an entrepreneur for 25 years, I can tell you one of the hardest skill set. But if you can master this one hardest skill set, it will pay you very, very rewardingly. That one skill set is trying to figure out what your people want. You see, when I first started as a rookie entrepreneur, one of the biggest traps I fell into was I was trying to motivate my guys to do what I want them to do. And I think that's also one of the biggest mistakes for many people, is that we believe that we are really that good to try to motivate and impose our opinions, our beliefs, our dreams onto the people that's working for us. Very quickly, I realized that is a very hard battle to win. You see, human beings, we're all born with different personalities. And not only with different personalities, we all born with different wants, different desires, different motivations. So as a leader, as an entrepreneur, you have to learn and you have to spend time to try to figure out what each one of your salespeople, key leader, employee, what motivates them. You see, what motivates them might not motivate you. And the challenge to figure out what other people want is not something that it can be taught. It has to come from experience when you dealing with people. You see what I'm saying? It has to come from you go through that process, losing people, hiring more people, and eventually you develop that skill set. So what I'm saying is that the reason why this one skill set is the hardest is because nobody can teach you. It is something that you have to learn along the way. What drives your people, right? For example, there are people in your organization, they are simply motivated by selfish goal, all right? When I'm talking about selfish goal, I'm not saying they are selfish necessarily, that person. I'm talking about they're motivated by material things, items, lifestyle. And you as a leader have to figure that one out. And your job is very simple. It's try to figure out a way to help them to get what they want, right? Other people in your organization, they could be simply motivated by career advancement, meaning they are very much into moving up the ladder in your company and into different positions in the company. And a lot of them, they are probably into personal development, meaning they read a lot. They also enjoy teaching other people, you know what I'm saying? So you as a leader now have to figure out, wow, that's what they want. This is what motivates that person. Let me do everything in my power to assist that person to get to that level, so one day they can also become a teacher and helping people and teaching other people what they learn. Some people in your organization could be very much into recognition, all right? And they work hard, they don't mind the hustle, but they want to hit the contest, they want to hit a certain number, so one day they get to speak at in your office. They get to speak on the stage in front of hundreds and thousands of people. They want to be recognized among their peers. That's great, but you have to find out. You have to know that's what they want. And competition. You know, there are people in your organization, they're a competitor. They're a fighter. They just don't want to just, you know, work individually on their own. They like to look at other people who's up there and say, how can I take that person and crush that person's goal? And I want to compete with that person. Some people in your organization, they are very much into product. They turn on by a good product. Believe it or not, there are people in my company today, when they listen to some of our products, you know, in our company, they get turned on, they get excited about the product. So now you're focusing more on the product and use the product to motivate them and let them know, hey, this product is so amazing, and you fall in love with it. But what if today you take this product out of the marketplace, can help more people? Now they get excited about it. You see what I'm saying? So what is the point? The point I want to make to you today is there are so many different wants from so many different people. And we as leader, we as entrepreneur, you have to figure out what your people want. And if you can find out what they really want by asking questions, by observing, then one day you're gonna get paid very well. The ability to figure out what people want, and once you master this one harder skill set, it will pay you very handsomely. Now, I want to give you a warning here. You have to understand we are human beings. What we want today might not be what we want tomorrow. So we change all the time too. So it's like 4 seasons, right? Winter, summer, fall, spring, it changes all the time. So not only you have to figure out what your people want, but you also have to figure out what your people want at different level, different time in their life. That's why I started this video by saying one of the hardest but yet highest paid skill set for an entrepreneur. Remember, this one skill set is not something can be taught. It has to be caught. You have to go through experience, you have to go through many failures and eventually develop this one important skill set. The bottom line of the bottom line, never ever try to impose what you want onto your people. Always try to figure out what they want and then go help them to get what they want. If you can do that for a long period of time and consistently, you'll become very wealthy one day. JW here. See you next time. JW here. If you like my content, comment below and download my JW Just Win app. See you next time.